David Justice.
Oh, no.
Not a good idea, Billy.
Old man Justice.
So I got this David Justice card that was in the outfield assist program, and I think he looks pretty solid. The hitting is good. The fielding is good. The problem with him is the speed. So, you know, it's kind of hard to put somebody in your outfield with bad speed unless they're like Manny Ramirez and they're just like an amazing hitter. I'm also going to use Ryan Sandberg again because the last game I didn't really get very many at-bats with him. I only got 3, so I'm going to be using him again. Okay, so I'm facing Clemens. He has basically everybody. It's good. And he's an 1,000 rated player. That's not what you want to see ever. Okay, first pitch to Sandberg. Take it for a strike. And that is not how you want to start off the game. And that's not going to do anything. Is that going to be enough? No, it's not. Well, 3 up, 3 down in the first inning. Alright, Outlider's pitching. This guy, yeah, look at his batting averages. And we're already giving up hits. Alright. And we got him? Oh, we did get him. Wow. I never throw out Beltron stealing. And that's another out. Can I get there? David Justice in the debut. And he makes the play. Alright, maybe he's not that slow. Maybe he can make a play or two in the outfield. Alright, Manny Ramirez has been very good for me lately. Hopefully he can get the offense started in this game. That is a base hit through the left side. And that's the first hit of the game for me. And no, don't let that be a double play. You're running out. Alright, he got the out at first. Didn't get the out at second. Here's David Justice for his first at-bat. David Justice. Is that doing anything? Just missed a home run. It's right at the wall. This stadium is kind of a joke. Like, I don't know how that's almost a home run at 88 exit velocity. And that's not doing anything. Alright. Well, I'm gonna have to pitch good in this game because it doesn't look like the offense is gonna be doing a whole lot against Roger Clemens. And there's a base hit up the middle. Hopefully we can roll a double play and get out of the inning. And that is not a double play. That's a 2-run home run and we are losing. Although, that's not uncommon. Why do I feel like this is going to be a very, very bad game? Alright, double play, hopefully. Alright, double play. Only 2 runs. I guess it could have been worse. And this guy is locating his pitches very well. That... Yeah, of course, I don't hit that ball. That is gone. Not even on it, but this failed. I mean, actually 99 exit velocity. That's gone. That is also a home run. Alright. I'm starting to hit. Starting to be on the fastball. High game. 2-2 back-to-back home runs. Alright, come on, Sandberg. I am a dumb person. That ball is gone? It is gone. Yeah, this, I don't know why you picked this stadium because that should not be a home run. Angel Hernandez, man, come on, that's not a strike. There's another home run. That's 4 in the inning. That's 4 and 5 batters. That's not gonna be anything. That is too high. Alright, scored 4 with a 2-run lead, but this field against an 1,000 rated player, I don't think 2 runs is going to be very much. Alright, there's a fly out. Alright, another pop-up. There's 2 outs. And yeah, there is a home run. It was only a matter of time before he got another one. And it was now a 4-3 game. That's why this game is so hard. It's like you play somebody and it's like you don't know what to even throw them because you can throw it off the plate and they'll still hit a home run. Alright, strike 3. David Justice up again for his second at bat. I probably should have swung at that pitch. I shouldn't have swung at that pitch. Take a strike, swing at a ball. That's just typical me. That is a base hit, so David Justice has a hit in his debut game. There's another base hit. Oh, wait. Oh, what's this he got? Oh no, what? I don't know what happened on the bases, but it all worked out. Alright, Ellie De La Cruz, 2 runners in scoring position, nobody out. This needs to be big hitting. Alright, 3-0 count. If I don't score some runs here, that would be terrible. And that pitch needed to be hit very far. Well, it was, just wasn't fair. And I popped up a fastball. That is not... Like, that's like the worst thing you could do in that situation. Oh, you know, there's no... Get out of play. Are you kidding me? I'm really going to have 2 runners in scoring position with nobody out. I'm not going to score a run. That would be... Yeah, that'd be typical. Yeah, that's the worst inning I've ever had, basically. Alright, pop up to third. This guy's taking some close pitches. And that is a tie game. Yeah, that's why I had to score in the last inning, because this guy not going to be able to throw scoreless innings against him. He's going to get runs in basically every inning. Alright, 2 outs. Yeah, Cal Raleigh. I wonder what he's going to do. He's going to hit the ball to another planet, probably. I don't know what to throw this guy, honestly. I guess I'll throw this. Hopefully he just isn't ready for it. And he wasn't, even though that was bad location. Well, it's a tie game in the 4th. That is not a good way to start the inning. Up the middle, no. Labor Torres making a good play. Yeah, and I just watch a slider. This game is not going very well. It says it's tied. It doesn't feel like it. It feels like I'm losing. If Outlier can just get through 5 innings, you know, I'm not losing by that much. That'd be really nice. 'Cause I think my bullpen is completely rested, so I can just get through 5 innings. That'd be really good. There's a pop up. Maybe I can, you know, keep him with 0 runs in the inning. That'd be really, really good. Oh, wait. Okay, get the ball. Alright, that's 5 innings from Outlighter. So far, that's a pretty good start, considering the guy I'm playing is 1,000 rated and the stadium we're playing at is an absolute joke. But I need to get some runs. I've only scored in 1 inning so far out of 5 innings. Only 1 I've scored any runs in. And that is right to the center fielder. Unfortunate. Alright, David Justice. This is his 3rd at-bat of the game. That... Yeah, I don't... That just sucks. Is that leaving? think it is. Oh, maybe. It is. I don't know what that robbery attempt was. It was really weird, but Dick Allen makes it a 5-4 game. And that's a flyout. I think I'm going to take Al Leiter out of the game. Maybe. I don't know, should I? I'm taking him out. Evan Phillips. I never used him, but I've liked his cards in the past. So hopefully this one's good. And there's an out. So far, so good. Now he's got to face 2 lefties in a row, so that might not be very good. And yeah, alright. Well, that left the entire stadium. And it's a tie game. Don't let that get in the gap. Cut it off. Go to second. Alright, he's not going. Alright, there's a single. I might have to use a lot of my bullpen if I want to win this game. Oh, there's a double play, hopefully. There we go. Alright, only a tie game. This guy still has Roger Clemens out there. So, I don't know. Sticking with this guy, I guess. Should have taken him out. Or, what? I thought that was a home run, honestly. 125 power, only 94 off the bat. Okay, like, come on, game. Like, I need something. I need something to go my way here. Alright. Yeah, alright. I'll take it. This is where Ted Williams has to do damage, and I think he's going to take Clemens out. He is. He puts in, like, the worst person he possibly could. Yeah, I'm going to steal. And it doesn't matter. Alright, Danny Coulomb. There's 1 pitch, 1 out. And there we go. There's another out. Alright. 1-2-3 inning for Danny Coulomb. I might keep him in for another inning because he didn't throw very many pitches, and he's a really, really good pitcher, so might do that. But I need to score some runs in this inning. Manny Ramirez, come on. That is hard hit, but under it, right at the third baseman. First out. Is that fair? It is fair. Will it be a double? I'm going for it. Get in there. It's a double. I'm safe. There we go. Alright, David Justice. Big spot. Up the middle. He can't make the play, but he does block it. Won't score a run. But I have 2 runners on. 1 out. David Justice with 2 hits in the game. He's going to go to a new pitcher against Dick Allen, a righty. Robert Suarez. I am very, very bad against this Robert Suarez. That's up the middle. Will it drop? It won't. And that's not going to score a run. No. And that is such a fail. Right there. Yeah. That is such a 11 hits, only 5 runs. That is so bad. Alright. 2 righties coming up, so I'm going to put in a righty. I don't really know who. Alright, Darren O'Day, come in. Alright, there's 1 out. Alright, Belton, this is who I'm scared of. This is not a good matchup, but he gets the out on the first pitch. Wow. I was not expecting that. I was expecting an absolute moonshot from Beltran, and then I'd have to try and make a comeback in the 9th, but alright. And that's ball 4. Alright. Who's coming up next? Jose Ramirez. I don't know about this. And that's up the middle. Alright. Throw him out at third base. Oh wait, I might actually do it. What are you doing, man? Why are you going to third base? Alright. Tie game in the 9th. Do not call that. Thank you. There's another home run from Caminero. And that is the lead in the 9th inning. There's a base hit. Will that be a double? No, it won't. It's going to a reliever. Adrian Morahone. Another person I'm not very good against. I'm stealing, I struck out, and I'm in there. Alright. That is not going to do the job. Alright, 2 outs, runner on third. I need to score this run, because 1 run is not enough. And that's going to get the run in. It's a single from Manny Ramirez. And it's a 7-5 game in the 9th. I don't even think 2 runs is going to be enough. That ball is in the gap. I don't know if it'll score a run. No, there's no way. I don't even know if Calvarelli get to second base, actually. Alright, well, 2 runners in scoring position, 2 outs. Need to get a base hit right here. David Justice, the debut player. Does absolutely nothing. Alright, going to Billy Wagner. In theory, on paper, Billy Wagner is the best lefty reliever in the game. So there really shouldn't be a better option, and there is 1 pitch, 1 out. Alright, there's 2 outs, 1 more. Alright, Kyle Schwarber, the last, oh, not Kyle Schwarber, he's going to go to a pinch hitter. We're going to go to, who is this? Oh, Caminero. Alright, Junior Caminero, the last man standing for him. The last batter, hopefully, of the game. Call that. This umpire giving me calls. That 20 I slipped him earlier in the game is paying off. And that is going to be a base hit. So the tying run is going to come to the plate. It's not what I wanted. Don't know who's coming up next. Cal Raleigh, I'm going to keep Billy Wagner in. And that's going to be another hit. So that will put the winning run at the plate. The tying run is at first. This is not good. Get this out. And that's a base hit up the middle. Bases are now loaded. He's not going to send him. That's probably a smart move. Bases are loaded. A base hit ties the game. And out ends the game. I have to take out Wagner now. I don't know who to bring in. I'm going to go to Munoz. He's going to go to a pinch hitter. So going to, who is this? Nick Kurtz. Alright, come on. That's a base hit. It won't tie the game, but now the tying run is 90 feet away. The winning run is at second base. A base hit basically ends the game. And Beltran's at the plate. This is not good at all. And that is going to end the game. And what a game it was. That game was that ending, man. I don't know how I walked away with the win right there. So that was a good game. Hopefully you all enjoyed. Got 2 hits with the David Justice. Hopefully if you use David Justice, you can do well with him as well. And next game I'm going to be using the Eric Davis that also came out in the program. So that's it.